Hi guys, what we're going to be cooking today is just beautiful home cooked food. Nothing fancy, nothing restauranty. Taco pizza. Okay Frank, I'm going to do some taco pizza. You want some taco pizza? Come on, you're Mexican. And what about you? Do you want a taco pizza? It's taco pizza. Okay, let's make our pizza dough. And what you want is this stuff. Oh, fine grain flour. This is fantastic to make pizza dough. But if you can't find it, it's really hard to find actually, but if you can't find it, just use all-purpose flour. Okay, pizza dough, very simple. Add your flour into a food processor. I've got some lukewarm water, and add the yeast to the warm water and just give it a stir and let that yeast come alive for about 5 minutes. So what you want to do, you want to aerate the flour, so just pulse it. So next add a pinch of salt in, olive oil in. Now turn it on and gradually add your yeast and water to the mix. Okay, let's have a look. Perfect. Needs to be like that. So just take it out. So give a light dusting on your board of flour. And this flour can be very temperamental. So you just got to work with it. So add your dough to the board. And this has already been kneaded, but I just want to knead it a little bit more. Probably about 2 minutes, but that's it. And that little gem right there is what you want. Okay, so get a bowl. Add a little bit of flour at the bottom, just a touch. Now add your dough. Just there, shape it into like a ball. Get it in there. Flour on top, just a dab. Next, put some plastic wrap over it and wrap it tight. And then put it in a warm place. Now look, that's doubled in size, and that is what you want. Okay, for the taco mix, just slice your onion, just one garlic clove, and just some roughly chopped cilantro. I've got a pan on a medium heat, and what we're going to add is some vegetable oil in. I love this pan, it really does well with tacos stuff and everything. It's really old pan, but I love it. Add your onions in, a pinch of salt, just like the moisture. It's just good home cooking, there's nothing fancy about it. It just tastes fantastic, and me and my wife love tacos. And we also love pizzas too. Okay, this has been cooking for 5 minutes, and next, add your chorizo. I love chorizo in tacos. Chorizo in, and just cook it out for 2 minutes and just break it up with your spoon. And this just gives it a nice little edge. Next add your garlic and cook for 2 minutes. Look at that. Mushrooms, chorizo, garlic, smells absolutely fantastic. So take that out now. So just put your mix in a bowl. Okay, so ground meat in. And you don't want this to boil, you want it to caramelize. Now just leave it, don't stir it, just leave it. Look at that, it's caramelized. And the last thing that you want to do is boil it. And I've got the maximum flavor out of this ground beef. Beautiful. Okay, so now pour that chorizo and onion and garlic with the meat. Now just give all that a good stir. Okay, for the next stage, add oregano in. Next add chili powder in. Next add ground cumin in. Pinch of salt in. Ground black pepper in. Some beautiful cilantro in. And I love my hot sauce. Plenty of that in there. It's up to you. You don't have to do it. I love hot sauce. And give everything a good stir. And cook out. Let them spices cook out for about 2 minutes. Next add 1 can of tomatoes in. So now cook all this goodness out for about 10 minutes. Also add a pinch of sugar. You'd be amazed what flavors that actually brings out. But don't go too crazy with it. And then just give it a stir. Also what I'm going to put in there is a little bit of flour. And this just gives it a beautiful silkiness. But look how silky that is. Okay, quick guacamole. Obviously avocado. And what you should look for in an avocado is it just needs to give in just like a little bit. Just press it. And if it goes in there, it's a good one. If it's hard, then put it back. Avocado in. And just finally dice some onion in. Just a small slice of garlic in. Next, I slice some cilantro, coriander in, Slice off a lemon. And just a small squeeze of lemon juice in. Now just a touch of cayenne pepper in. Now just scrunch everything together to be nice and smooth. Okay, next add sour cream in. And mix it all well. And look at that. Beautiful avocado. Okay, for the pizza dough, lightly dust your worktop. So put your dough on the surface. Flour it. A touch of flour. And with a rolling pin, just roll it to the size that you want. I'm going to be using one of those pizza trays, and these are fantastic. So put your dough on there, and then just shape it to how you want with your fingers. And you can see how rustic this looks. It doesn't have to be perfect. So now pour that taco mix on top, and just spread it out. Next add some cheese, and it can be any cheese that you want. Try just to leave like an inch around the edges so I can just brown it with some olive oil. Then put some tomatoes on, just like a few. Now that is just the first stage. Look at that, absolutely fantastic, beautiful. Nice crispy pizza. Look how crispy this is, beautiful. Okay, now the toppings, and treat this like a taco. I got some spring onions, got some cilantro, and I got some Scotch bonnet. Just lightly, just sprinkle it over there. Next I got some red onion, and a little bit of lettuce. Beautiful tomato, just on top there. Gives some nice freshness. I got to have some of that guacamole just dropped on there. Scattered on. Put some hot sauce on there, like a little bit. Just some beautiful sour cream, just over the top there. Now that is just a beautiful rustic pizza that I like to have at home. Fantastic. Now that is food heaven right there.